Hello everyone, how are you doing? I am Tesak, and last week I started reworking effects over time in Gems Defenders. If you would like to learn more about the game, there is a link to Steam page and my website in description. All the details are there. So, why? Why have I started reworking something again if the effects over time are already in the game? Well, short answer is that I learned something new and the old system doesn't work that well as I would like it to. Long answer is, well, long. Let me elaborate. I wrote the original effects over time script almost a year ago, and it was only supposed to work for spells, because by the time I had different plans for sentry towers. This doesn't mean I can't just tweak it and make it work for sentry towers as well, but that would mean reworking quite a huge portion of the script anyway, and to be honest with questionable results. On top of that, as it's right now, I am not happy with how the characters are keeping the information about active effects. And that's without mentioning that I learned a new, better and more efficient way to program during the last year. So the smart thing is just to rework the whole script, but don't worry, this is small script but with a huge impact as it's gonna work for enemies, heroes and towers, so I better make it the right way this time. Now, I mentioned Sentries towers were meant to be different originally, and that's because in the original concept, heroes were capable of equipping up to 3 weapons while also being able to dual wield many of these, making it easy to always have at least one ranged weapon and also a little bit more melee capabilities. As it's right now, heroes can only equip 2 weapons and cannot dual wield at all. It's still easy to just pick one ranged weapon and one melee, but all ranged weapons are restricted at the beginning of the game anyway. I decided to do it this way because it was overly complicated for what I wanted it to do, and so keeping it simple was the right call in my mind. With that being changed, I needed some source of reliable ranged weapons in the hero's arsenal, and these ended up being the Sentries. Originally, Sentries were supposed to be just small help, something that can slowly nake on the enemies while heroes would deal majority of the damage, and spells were the only way to apply damage over time, so the enemies, etc. Basically, effects over time. Now, this made it extremely hard to recover once one hero died, because player lost about 40% of power and all the attack got focused on the second hero. And my plan is to change that with better sentries. These upgraded sentries will bring some real firepower to the battlefield with various effects. Each type will be unique in the way that it's gonna possess different strengths and weaknesses. And these are following. Mechanical towers will be either fast shooting or slow shooting, but if you're gonna go for the fast shooting, then there is no extra effect. For the slow shooting though, it will apply bleeding, which is, effect over time. On the other hand, magical towers will be able to slow down enemies or set them on fire. Again, this is effect over time. And thanks to this, the effects over time will be happening more often than before. And thus I think it's really important to make a solid foundation for it to be able to happen consistently. So that's my plan, and I hope I'll be able to make it work by the end of this week. Hopefully, by the next Monday I will have some footage of the effects over time to show you. But until then, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like what you see here, don't forget to like, subscribe and ring the bell. Check out Gems Defenders on Steam, you can also follow me on social media or check all my other games. All links are in description. Thank you very much for watching, and until next Monday, see ya!